Welcome back to BSB News. Today is Tuesday, April 28th, and I'm Ava.
And I'm Chloe.
We're going to start off with some of your local sports this week. Today, golf is currently in Dells, and track later on heads to Salem later today. And then on Thursday, we have track in Canton and softball in Laverne. Friday, we have softball versus Sioux Valley in Volga, baseball in Baltic, and while golf holds a home tournament, and track starts Howard Wood Relays in Sioux Falls. Leading into Saturday, Howard Wood Relays continue. Now to Seabass for the weather.
All right. Hi, I'm meteorologist Sebastian DeYoung, aka the Weather Wizard. And as you know, we are not going to be seeing no sun until Saturday. It's going to be cloudy for the rest of the week, but it will warm up. But I'm going to tell you all about it. And Mr. Schrank is moving me. So today, we have a high of 54 degrees and a low of 34 with cloudy skies. Tomorrow, we have a high of 55 and a low of 35 with rain. On Thursday, we have a high of 50 degrees and a low of 35 with cloudy skies. On Friday, we have a high of 53 and a low of 33 with cloudy skies. On Saturday, we have a high of 63 and a low of 36 with sunny skies. On Sunday, we have a high of 66 and a low of 44 with partly sunny skies. On Monday, we have a high of 65 and a low of 46 with partly sunny skies. And next Tuesday, we have a high of 66 and a low of 45 with cloudy skies. So it is going to be cloudy for the next few days and a little chilly, so I wouldn't plan on going out unless you like the cold. But it will warm up this weekend, so for sure, get outside this weekend and enjoy the weather. Anyway, back to you, Ava and Chloe.
All right, moving on. Some news that's recent. FFA had their state convention last week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and the floriculture team, which consisted of Ella Firk, Alyssa Garcia, Jordan Graff, and Whisper Apple. They got first at state, so they'll be moving on to nationals, and they get to compete. The countdown to graduation is T-minus 17 days. And lastly, the musical, which was hosted at the school, was Friday night and then twice on Sunday, and that was a big hit. Oddly enough, there is no sound off this week as everyone is excited for May and the last day of school, so there's nothing to rant about. Thank you for joining this week in our news segment. We'll see you next week.